Hello everyone, welcome to another video. The tournament of Below Casuals is now a little over 3 months behind us, and BC Tourney 2 is underway, so I figured I would do a recap video covering the first event. Whether you missed the BC Tourney, never heard of it before, or just want to review the event, you're at the right place. I'll also talk about how you can join at the end of the video, so let's get started. We started the tourney with a randomly selected game, which turned out to be Task to Tower. Every team rushed to gather resources during the peace phase and prepared for battle. By the time the walls fell, the green Beanbaggers were in the lead with 105 points, and the red Bedheads and orange Moose Juice both tied for second place. However, the leaderboard was about to go through quite a wild change with the combat phase beginning. As the walls fell, players rushed each other's cores, racing to eliminate each other and claim the game win. The purple Slurple turtles were the first to lose their core, and the entire team was eliminated shortly after. After that, the red Bedheads lost their core. However, Livik's Goldie managed to survive by sneakily hiding in the world. By the end of the game, the orange Moose Juice had risen to the top of the leaderboard, with the Aqua Llamas following them in second place and the green Beanbaggers behind them. After that, the purple Slurple turtles chose the next game to be Turf Tussle, where they were able to pull themselves up to third place overall. Looking into each round, the purple Slurple turtles absolutely dominated the first round, being about 300 points ahead of the second place team. In round 2, the red Bedheads pulled up to first, with the Aqua Llamas in second, leaving purple all the way back in third. However, purple wasn't done yet. In the last round, they pulled themselves back up to first. This exceptional performance in Turf Tussle allowed purple to pull themselves all the way up to third overall. Meanwhile, the orange Moose Juice were in second place and the Aqua Llamas leading. That leads us to the next game, Dungeon Hunters. Dungeon Hunters began with the easy round, bringing in points for almost every team. Unfortunately, the blue Snooze crew struggled a lot in this game and did not come out with any points. Once the harder rounds hit, it was quite the split, with some teams really thriving and others struggling. The red Bedheads, purple Slurple turtles, orange Moose Juice, and yellow Pillows all managed to do pretty decently. Meanwhile, the Aqua Llamas, green Beanbaggers, and blue Snooze crew did not have as good of a time in this game. By the end of the game, the red Bedheads were in the lead, with the purple Slurple turtles behind them and the orange Moose Juice close behind purple. Sailboat Sliders was chosen to be the fourth game, and boy did the chaos take off quickly. People began falling left and right, with the yellow Pillows being the first team to be completely eliminated. More players fell as the round went on, with the green Beanbaggers being the second team to be entirely eliminated. The purple Slurple turtles came close to being the third team to be eliminated. However, I decided to hitch a ride with Mr. President. Shortly after that, however, his boat was destroyed, causing both the purple Slurple turtles and the Aqua Llamas to be eliminated. The red Bedheads were also eliminated in that time. That left the blue Snooze crew and the orange Moose Juice to be the two remaining teams. With the shot of an arrow, Nitro Tiger and Mr. Hunt from the orange team were able to eliminate blue, claiming the win for the round. Round 2 ended off in an interesting way, as Rowan decided to hop in Wombat's boat near the end of the round, leaving them as the last two players standing. Rowan decided to hop out since Wombat did rightfully earn that win. Yeah, I am going to be patching out that hitchhiking bug for the next event. With that being said, the green Beanbaggers were victorious for round 2. In round 3, it came down to the entirety of the orange Moose Juice versus Lance and Rowan from the purple. The purple guys were able to knock both orange boats, securing their victory. The last round came down to two members from the orange Moose Juice, the blue Snooze crew, and the yellow Pillows. Yellow first went after the blue team, knocking them out, which Lance personally disagreed with, seeing as orange had already won a round.
No, don't fight each other.
Go for the orange guys.
They're down.
No, don't go after the yellow guys. Go with the orange guys. Please. We can't let them win another round.
The last portion of the round was pretty drawn out, and pretty successful. Would orange win another round, or would yellow manage to show them up?
Get him. Did you hit him? Because I'm getting low. I can't eat. I can't use anything.
Can we eat when you're stopped? I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wait, they're dead. Oh,
Well, you won.
Yo,
You won. Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
We did so good. Oh, that's awesome.
Bro.
And yellow triumphed over that round, bringing them a nice shiny 100 points. At this point, we hit intermission, and the purple Slurple turtles had climbed to the top of the leaderboard. Orange Moose Juice was behind them, and the red Bedheads were behind them. Going into post-intermission, we got into the PvP heavy games, starting with Sky Wars. It's safe to say that the Orange Moose Juice effortlessly swept this game, as the round went by decently fast, with them coming out on top. The purple Slurple turtles were the first to be obliterated by Orange, seeing as they spawned right next to them. You can also enjoy my last-ditch effort to escape them.
This is a
Where are
fun
you
map to
at?
build.
Wait.
I'm currently climbing up the cathedral. No, he got up to me. The green Beanbaggers got into a fight with the yellow Pillowfellows on their shared island, with the green being the victors of that fight, although with the price of losing Wombat. The Aqua Llamas and red Bedheads also had a fight, which resulted in red being eliminated, leaving only Ethics from Aqua alive. At this point, Orange had snuck into the center and began looting up. Only parts of blue, aqua, and green remained, so things were looking up for the Orange team. Ethics was the first to encounter the Orange Moose Juice, and well, long story short, he didn't survive. Lordspott from the blue Snooze crew had managed to sneak around under the radar for long enough, but the Orange team finally caught up to her. That left Lead Matrix and Time Tech from the green Beanbaggers as the only players left. Eventually, the Orange team caught up with them, and they were taken down effortlessly. This win put the Orange Moose Juice in the lead, dropping purple Slurple turtles in second. Meanwhile, the red Bedheads remained in third. Next up was the event's most chaotic minigame, Freeze Burn Spleef. The first round went pretty quick, likely because most players were just getting accustomed to the game. The blue Snooze crew went down first, with the red Bedheads following them. At this point, Mr. Hunt from the Orange Moose Juice was the only player left on the top layer, which he managed to hold out and secure a win for his team. With Orange's lead being pretty well established at this point, it seemed as if everyone in the event simultaneously agreed to target them in Spleef, or at least my team did. However, even with this targeting, Orange Chicken managed to outlast everyone else on the top layer. But that wouldn't last long as the fire rain began, and it didn't do the Orange team too well. The red team, on the other hand, was thriving. They still had the majority of their members, and they figured out that they could deflect the fire rain, allowing them to survive a little longer. This is being patched out in the future, by the way. However, they weren't the only ones that discovered that bug, as Roan from the purple team had also discovered it and took advantage of it. However, red ended up outlasting him, giving them the win for the second round. Round 3 went similarly, with Extrunix from red and Orange Chicken from orange being the last standing players. Although this time, Extrunix was not able to hold out long enough with the deflection strat, and the Orange team won the round. That win during the second round did some good for the red Bedheads, as they had surpassed the purple Slurple turtles in points, leaving red in second and purple in third. Meanwhile, Orange continued chilling in first, with about 500 more points than red. Mothership was our 7th game, which went very fast. Because of this, there's not much to recap, so I'll go over all the victories for this game. The green Beanbaggers swept all 3 rounds that they played, and was the only team to do so. Orange Moose Juice and the red Bedheads both managed to win 2 rounds, and the Aqua Llamas alongside the yellow Pillowfellows won 1 round. The blue Snooze crew and purple Slurple turtles had a rough time during this game, and did not have any victories. The podium did not see any change after this game, with orange still being in first, red in second, and purple in third. With that all said and done, it was time for our final game before the finale. We all hopped into a round of labyrinthian survival games, with each team doing their best to try and pull themselves up to a position where they could at least make it to finals. The game got off to a start pretty quickly, with the Aqua Llamas wiping the entirety of the redheads out within the first minute or 2 of the game. However, Roan from the purple Slurple turtles found the Aqua guys and took them all out. After that, the action died down for a little bit, except for a few close encounters my team had with the yellow Pillowfellows and the green Beanbaggers. With us running by both yellow and green within a pretty quick time frame, it was inevitable that the two of them would run into each other eventually. Sure enough, that's exactly what happened, and it didn't work out too well for yellow. While green did lose time tech, yellow lost both Kiwi and yellow cyan, leaving Gamer to fend for himself. Although it turns out that would only be the beginning of it for green, as right after they killed Kiwi, the orange moose juice rolled up on them and erased them from the map. Gamer then made his appearance in the middle, which is definitely a mistake, as orange pretty quickly took him out, finishing the yellow Pillowfillos off. With the purple Slurple turtles being the only other team in the middle, it was pretty clear who orange would go after next. They were already on Rowan, so Lance and I had no choice but to jump in and intervene. After I completely failed to pull off a pearl and chase after Orange Chicken, he caught up to me and overpowered me in a duel. Lance was also taken down by Orange during that, leaving just Rowan, who managed to escape to the bottom layer of the center. It was here he managed to knock two orange players, Orange Chicken and Mr. Hunt, into the void. Meanwhile, Nitro Tiger, the other orange player, was off taking out the blue team, leaving just him and Rowan remaining. The battle between Nitro and Rowan did not end the same way as before, as Rowan had a taste of his own medicine, being knocked into the void and securing a win for Orange. The podium still remained the same as before, and the finale was locked in. Orange Moose Juice would be going against the Red Bedheads in the final PvP duel. Would Orange be able to secure their dominance as the PvP gods of this event, or would Red show them what it really takes to be below casual? The first round began, and the spectators decided that they wanted to see the duelist battle with the OP kit. At first, each player from each team sort of paired up with a player from the other team, and they all dueled it out. But it all went downhill for Red as Mr. Hunt managed to take out Lifix Goldie. From that point, all of Orange basically ganged up on Mr. Taco and Extremix, and they stood no chance. Things weren't over yet though. The duel was a best of 3, and Orange had only won one round, meaning they would need to win one more to lock in a victory. So if Red somehow won the next 2 rounds, it would mean victory for them instead. For round 2, everybody decided on the farmer kit for the duelist. This round essentially went the same way as before, and the Orange Moose Juice won the first ever tournament of the Below Casuals. Congratulations to Mr. Hunt, Orange Chicken, and Nitro Tiger of the Orange Moose Juice for that well-deserved win. This event was a lot of fun, and I want to thank everybody who made it possible, including everyone who played in it. I've been having a lot of fun working on this, and being able to watch everyone else's experience with it. However, the first event wasn't without flaws, so that's why I'm working on BC Tourney 2. Once I'm ready to, I'll be dropping the announcement video talking about everything new, along with the date of the new event, so make sure you subscribe so you won't miss out on it. However, there's no need to wait for the video to come out. If you're interested in playing in the event, go down to the description and use the first link to fill out an application. There's only a minimal set of requirements to join, so don't hesitate to at least look into it. With that being said, I would like to give you a thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the second tournament of the Below Casuals. God bless.